Welcome! This first module will assess your knowledge of Bitcoin's formative years, from 2009 to approximately 2013. Understanding this period is crucial to comprehending the protocol's core ethos. Let us begin. Question 1. Who was the recipient of the first ever Bitcoin transaction sent by Satoshi Nakamoto? Gavin Andresen, Hal Finney, or Nick Szabo? 3, 2, 1. The recipient was Hal Finney. Hal Finney was a cryptographer and one of the earliest contributors to the Bitcoin project, receiving 10 BTC from Satoshi on January 12, 2009. Question 2. What was the name of the online marketplace known for facilitating illicit trade that brought Bitcoin its first major use case? The Farmers Market, Black Market Reloaded, or Silk Road? 3, 2, 1. This marketplace was named Silk Road. Launched in 2011, Silk Road demonstrated Bitcoin's utility for censorship-resistant transactions, which garnered significant media and regulatory attention. Question 3. The first and most infamous Bitcoin exchange, which collapsed in 2014, was known as what? Bitcoinica, Mt. Gox, or Trade Hill? 3, 2, 1. The exchange was Mt. Gox. Originally a Magic the Gathering online exchange, it became the dominant Bitcoin exchange before its failure, which had a profound impact on the market. Question 4. The term HODL originated from a misspelled post on which influential online forum? Reddit, bitcointalk.org, or Slashdot? 3, 2, 1. The term originated on the bitcointalk.org forums. In a 2013 post, a user drunkenly misspelled holding as hodling. The term has since become a popular meme representing a long-term investment strategy. Question 5. What significant vulnerability was discovered and exploited on the Bitcoin network in August 2010? The value overflow incident, the time warp attack, or the dusting attack? 3, 2, 1. This was the value overflow incident. A bug in the code was exploited to create 184 billion Bitcoins. The error was corrected and the blockchain was forked to erase the illegitimate transaction within hours. We will pause here for a brief data integrity check. To affirm the value of this content, please select the like button. Subscribe to ensure you receive all future modules and market analyses. We will now continue. Question 6. In February 2011, the price of 1 Bitcoin achieved parity with what major fiat currency for the first time? The euro, the British pound, or the US dollar? 3, 2, 1. It reached parity with the US dollar. This milestone, where 1 BTC equaled $1 US, was a significant psychological event that attracted a new wave of interest in the asset. Question 7. What was the approximate block reward for miners during this initial Genesis era? 100 BTC, 50 BTC, or 25 BTC? 3, 2, 1. The initial block subsidy was 50 BTC. This reward remained in place for the first 210,000 blocks until the first halving event occurred in November 2012. Question 8. The concept of proof of work was originally conceived in the 1990s to combat what specific problem? Denial of service attacks, email spam, or computer viruses? 3, 2, 1. It was designed to combat email spam. The idea, proposed by Cynthia Dwork and Moni Nauer, was to require a small amount of computational work to send an email, making mass spamming economically infeasible. Question 9. The first Bitcoin ATM, allowing users to buy Bitcoin with cash, was deployed in which city? New York City, USA, London, UK, or Vancouver, Canada? 3, 2, 1. The first ATM was launched in Vancouver, Canada. In October 2013, a RoboCoin machine was installed in a downtown coffee shop, marking a key step in improving public access to Bitcoin. Question 10. Who were the twin entrepreneurs famous for their legal dispute with Facebook who became major early investors in Bitcoin? The Collison brothers, the Winklevoss twins, or the Brin brothers? 3, 2, 1. These investors were the Winklevoss twins. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss reportedly invested $11 million in 2013, accumulating approximately 1% of the total Bitcoin supply at the time. Question 11. What was the original name of the Bitcoin software client released by Satoshi Nakamoto? Bitcoin QT, Bitcoin, or simply Bitcoin? 3, 2, 1. The original client was named simply Bitcoin. It was later renamed to Bitcoin Core to differentiate the reference client software from the network and the asset. Question 12. Which prominent company, a provider of blogging and web services, was one of the first major merchants to accept Bitcoin in late 2012? Microsoft, WordPress, or GoDaddy? 3, 2, 1. The company was WordPress. The decision was framed as a move to support open source and censorship-resistant payment options for its global user base. Question 13. The first altcoin created by forking Bitcoin's code to serve a different purpose was what? Litecoin, Ripple, or Namecoin? 3, 2, 1. The first notable fork was Namecoin. Created in 2011, Namecoin was designed to function as a decentralized domain name system, demonstrating the potential for alternative use cases of blockchain technology. Question 14. What organization was established in 2012 to standardize, protect, and promote Bitcoin with Gavin Andresen as its chief scientist? The World Bitcoin Association, the Bitcoin Foundation, or the Decentralization Alliance? 3, 2, 1. This organization was the Bitcoin Foundation. While influential in its early years, its role diminished over time as the community favored a more decentralized approach to development and advocacy. Question 15. In 2011, which major magazine published one of the first mainstream articles on Bitcoin titled Cryptocurrency? Time, The Economist, or Forbes? 3, 2, 1. The publication was Forbes. This article exposed a significant new audience to the concepts of Bitcoin, contributing to the price rally that followed. This concludes the first assessment module. A solid understanding of these historical precedents is essential. We will now proceed to the next module, which will cover more advanced technical concepts. Thank you for your continued focus.